What's up, guys? It's Bones. Today I'm going to give you a little unboxing of these wireless headphones by Beats. So I got these Beats on Amazon. They are refurbished. And in my experience, when buying refurbished stuff, it's usually pretty good. Bought a lot of refurbished stuff off of Apple before and bought refurbished Apple products, which have always been very good for me. Like, I've never had any bad experience. It's my first time kind of buying a refurbished thing off of Amazon, but I'm not too worried about it. A little backstory: I've had Beats for 5-6 years, and my original Powerbeats wireless, I have eventually, the battery has definitely taken its toll. I can only get about an hour on the original Beats, but here we are. So here is the opening of this box here. It still has all the included sizes of earbuds here that fit for different types of ears. You can tell the box is a little scraped up, but I'm not too worried about that for the most part, to be honest with you. Here's the case. Definitely a lot smaller than the previous Beats one here. I'll show you here in a second. But the case looks in really good condition. Like, I don't see any scratches of any nature on it. It looks very nice. Which I would expect, because I mean, the condition on it when I purchased these did look very good. Everything looks perfect in here. I don't see any scratches. I don't see any like wear and tear at all for the most part in this. I would say these are in great condition. These were also a lot cheaper than the full price brand new ones. So just to show you a comparison, so this is the original Powerbeats wireless one, and then this is the two. I do have a small kind of skin case over this case, so it does make it look a little extra big. But you can tell the size alone for this is definitely dropped down dramatically in comparison to what it once was. On the inside, it just feels like they definitely slimmed down some stuff here so that you could see that. I like that the newer version charges USB-C versus the older case, which charges Lightning. And I'm kind of basically, this was my last real kind of Lightning thing that I have. I guess I do have my computer mouse and keyboard. They still charge Lightning, so I take that back. But it will be nice to not, I don't travel with that. I travel with these, so being able to have just a USB-C cable to charge pretty much all my stuff now is going to be a lot better for packing and traveling. Before I had to have, USB-C, I had to have a Lightning cable, even micro USB on a few older technological stuff that I had. But now I can basically just roll with the USB-C, and that'll be enough. As far as the earbuds go themselves, here's the newer ones for you and the older ones side by side. It looks like there's less space on the newer ones for around your ear. I haven't tried them on yet. They do actually feel, I mean, granted, unless I pulled a scale out here, they do feel a little heavier compared to their originals, but I might be making that up. Construction feels fine on them. I know that these newer ones have a heart rate monitor, which will be maybe kind of a nice thing to have. I've never been like an Apple Watch or a fitness watch of any nature. I just don't like a lot of jewelry. The only thing I wear is my ponytail holder, but being able to track my heart rate when I exercise and stuff like that, this could be a nice addition to have versus which these did not. This was just kind of quick unboxing for you guys to tell you about them. I could maybe make a review video on it later and then tell you how I feel like they compare versus the old ones. Hope you enjoyed this video. Stay tuned for more stuff to come. If you like this type of content, maybe consider subscribing.